All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash the True Inferno. And I'm back with another Throwback Tunes on another Thursday, and I am reviewing something unusual to some degree. I am reviewing Malpractice by Redman. So yes, and this is Redman's 5th solo album. Let me give you a little info on this album. It reached number 4 on the Billboard 200 and was certified gold on July 21st, 2001. To date, the album has sold 683,000 copies, and it has 2 singles. Let's Get Dirty, which is in parentheses, I Can't Get in the Club, and his other single, Smash Something. I didn't even know that one was a single. I knew about Let's Get Dirty. I've seen the video for that. Alright, so this album came out May 22nd, 2001. So at this point, I was a junior, about to be done with my junior year actually. This album was recorded from 2000 to 2001. This was obviously under Def Jam Records. Now the producers involved here were The Mascot, Eric Summit, obviously, Adam F, Rockriler, yeah boy, Stock Race, how you pronounce that, Diverse, and DJ Trends. Now let me see if anybody else was added on another list, and we got DJ Destruction as well. So yeah, there you go with that. Okay, now there are a grand total of 23 tracks. Now I have to count this real quick, because there's a crap ton of skits in this album. Let's see, the first one, okay, 2, okay, 3, 4, 6, 5. So we're gonna say 5. There's 5 skips. One of them could be considered a skip, but the problem with that one is, I'll get more of that later, he does actually drop some bars in it, so I'm not gonna count that one. So 23 minus 5 is 18, which means I can give y'all top 5. So yeah, there you go with that. Now let me give y'all the name of the tracks. The first track is called Roller Coaster Malpractice, which is the intro, aka a skit. The second track is called Diggy Doc. There we go. And that track was actually dope right there. I ain't gonna lie. Track number 3 called Lick a Shot. Now that I saw that title, and I'm thinking I forgot which album this was, or which artist used this title. It was, I want to say, either Chic or Styles P. Oh man, and just by hearing that, some of y'all probably know what I'm talking about. Track number 4 is the first single, which is called Let's Get Dirty, and in parentheses, I Can't Get in the Club. That one features DJ Cool. Track number 5, and this is the one right here, WKYA, and then in parentheses, Drop. Now this one could be considered a skit, but again, there's some bars in there that Redman dropped, but the whole track is only 2 minutes and 4 seconds long. So there you go with that. Track number 6 is called Two-Way Madness, which is a skit, a very funny skit, I might add. Track number 7 is called Real Niggas, ending with a Z, featuring Icarus, how you pronounce that name, Molly G, Scarface, and Fresh. Track number 8 is called followed by The Bullshit, featuring again Icarus. Hopefully I said that name correctly. Track number 10 is freaking hilarious, and it's called I Crap It On. This is the exact title of this track. It is called Who Wants to Fuck a Millionaire? That is a skit, and that is another funny one. Track number 11 called Enjoy the Ride, featuring Method Man, Stock Race, yeah, that's that guy again, and Street Life. Track number 12, oh boy, it is another skit, but this is another funny one. It's called Jerry Stringer's Stick Up. Then followed by JUMP, which is R in initials, but obviously spelled jump. Track number 14 is called Motherfucker, and the mud spelled MUH. And then of course we got the hype and then FUCKA. There you go with that. Track number 15 is called Bricks 2, featuring D Don, Double O, Ross, Shaga Bear, and Pace One. Track number 16 is called Wrong 4, number 4, That, featuring Keith Murray, followed by Judge Janiqueburg, which is another skit. Track number 18 is called That, starting with a D, not TH, That Bitch, featuring Missy Elliott. Track number 19 is called Dogs with 2 G's, followed by the Z, Dogs 2. I'm assuming that's what that is, Dogs 2. That one featured, obviously, DMX. You know. Oh! Yeah, there you go. Track number 20 is called What I'ma Do Now, followed by Superman Lover 5, Part 1, and then Superman Lover 5, Part 2, followed by Smash Something, which starts, as you know what, I think that is, I do remember that single, which starts off as a skit, but then it actually goes on to the actual track. So there you go, that's all 23 tracks right there. Now let's talk about the singles, and the first one I'm going to talk about is obviously Let's Get Dirty. Now, this single came out, the first one actually, came out May 1st, 2001. And wait a minute, the album it came out 21 days later. So anywho, it was produced by Rockbrother, so obviously this was the outro track right here. It contains a highly synthesized beat and guest vocals from DJ Kool. It was slightly successful and scraped the edges of the Billboard Hot 100 chart. It was described by AllMusic editor Jason Bertmeyer as a nice moment on Malpractice. It is featured on the 2005 compilation named Kiss Presents Hip Hop Classic 2, and obviously it was in some video games such as Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and Def Jam Fight for New York. And the song was later recreated by Christina Aguilera as Dirty, 2 R's. Her version was the lead single of her second single, Strip. The album version of Dirty also features a guest rap from Redman, and the song also features a remix featuring British cartoon group Gorillaz. That's what's up. So, let me see if I can find the chart for this single. Well, actually, for both singles, really. So, Let's Get Dirty. There it is. It was 97 on the US Billboard chart, 46 in the US R&B chart. Again, it's not an R&B song. Their definition of R&B is just like, whoosh. And on the US rap charts, it was as high as number 9. Now the second single, which came out again sometime that year, is called Smash Something, featuring Adam F. Now, that one did not make the US charts, but did make the US R&B charts. Again, not an R&B song, at 87, and it made the rap chart, US rap chart rather, at number 24. So yeah, there you go with that. Now, let me give y'all the actually the charts for the album as a whole. So Malpractice, again, it was number 4 on the Billboard Top 200, number 1 on the top R&B/hip hop albums, and number 18 on the Canadian album chart. So, you know, it did some good things, you know. Let me now focus on my favorite track, or, you know, whatever. So, and, you know, these are tracks I thought they was, like, cool or okay, really. Obviously, Real Niggas, The Bullshit, That Bitch, Jump. You know, those 4 tracks was okay. WKYA, that one wasn't bad, you know, especially when he came in with the flow. What I'ma Do Now was pretty good, as was Wrong for That, Liquor Shot, that one was good. Smash Something was good as well. And was really good. And Super Lover 5 Part 1 was good. So let me give y'all my top 5. Number 5 is the Diggy Diggy Doc, y'all. That joint was out cold. I ain't gonna front. That one was a really good track right there, Diggy Doc, man. The beat, like the majority of this beat used in this album are different, but again, they were produced by Eric Sermon and the Rockbrother, among others. So you can't really hate on most of these beats or find anything wrong with most of these beats, or whatever. So yeah, there you go with that. Super Lover 5 Part 2 is the 4th best track on this whole album. And really what got this in my top 5 was the beginning. The portion of the beat used at the beginning of this track was really dope. And he would have just stayed with that, instead of what he used for the rest of the actual track, this would have been number 1. Cause I mean, how the beat starts off was out cold, dog. You have to look it up. Again, Super, not S-U-P-E-R, S-O-O-P-A-M-A-N, Superman, Lover, L-U-B-A 5, and then of course part 2. Number 3, Motherfucker. Now again, the beat for this one was out cold right there. Yeah, I mean, you know, this is Redman, so obviously, you know, the lyricism was going to be decent. But no, it's more than this. It was really good, I'll say that. Number 2 was Bricks 2. And this is probably the only mellow out beat used in this whole album, or the closest to it. And this one featured a crap ton of people: D-Don, Double O, Wise, Sugar Bear, Choga Bear, how you pronounce that, and Case One. And again, the beat was really nice on this one. That one really got me right there. That Bricks 2 with the somewhat mellow beat used in that one. That one was really dope. Number 1 was the leading single rather. Let's Get Dirty, I Can't Get in the Club. The beat was hype, dog. When you first hear it, man, you just know something about to pop off, dog. So yeah, that's the best track off of this entire album right there. Now let's look at the reviews. Well, Metacritic gave it a 59 out of 100. AllMusic gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. Hip Hop DX gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Los Angeles Times gave it 3 out of 4 stars. NME really liked this one. They gave it a 9 out of 10 stars. Q gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Rap Reviews gave it 8 out of 10 stars. Robert Christgau called it the bomb, I guess that's what that image is. Rolling Stones gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. The Stores gave it 4 out of 5 stars. And USA Today gave it 3 out of 5 stars. So what do I think about this album? Well, this is the only Redman, not only is this the only Redman album I ever got, but this is the only Redman related album I ever got, because he did some collab albums. Like he did one with Def Squad called El Nino, and of course he got 2 with Method Man, Blackout, which is, I heard, was a classic. I need to listen to it, especially since it's got one of my all-time favorite songs on there, The Rock Roller. And I was listening to that earlier today. That joint is still dope. And then of course he did the sequel to that one called Blackout 2. And I heard rumors of a Blackout 3 was supposed to come out, I believe, this year. And again, Redman himself, he came out with 8 albums, with a 9th one, I believe. Was it 8 or 7 too? Yeah, 8 albums with a 7th one supposed to come out this year. And believe it or not, Malpractice is the only one I heard. You know, I did not hear any of his other ones. The first one called What? The Album, followed by, which came out September 22nd, 1992. Then 2 years later, he came out with There Is a Dark Side, which came out November 22nd, 1994. Then 2 years later, it was Muddy Waters, came out December 10, 1996, followed by Doc's The Name 2000, came out November 24th, 1998. So every 2 years, you see the pattern. Then of course it was Malpractice, followed by, and he took a 6 years hiatus before he came out with Red Gone Wild, The Album, which came out March 27th, 2007. Then he came out with Reggie, December 7th, 2010. And then he took another long hiatus, 5 years for this one. He came out with Mudface last year, November 13th. And then again, he's supposed to come out with another one this year. This one's supposed to be called Muddy Waters 2. And then him and Method Man supposed to come out with one this year called Blackout 3. So there you go. And I only heard Malpractice, which at this point in time said it was gold, but apparently it is, at this point in time, it is platinum. Now, Malpractice, I would give it, and this is tough. I'm not saying it's not. I'm gonna say it's a classic. I would probably give it a 2. Do I want to give it that? A 2.5 out of 5 stars. I have to give it a 2.5 out of 5 stars. The album wasn't bad. It just wasn't impactful. You know, I mean, you know, I don't, you know, even though I got the actual disc, I don't, you know, I don't go around and say, dang, I shouldn't have got that. There's no, you know, nothing like that. So if I was you guys, I would stream it. The link is in the description box below, or just download it and listen to it for yourself. But I'll mostly say stream it and see if you like it or not. But yeah, 2.5 out of 5. That's what I give it. Now I promised y'all yesterday a special announcement, so I'm gonna give it to y'all right here, right now. Sometime next week, I'm gonna open up a brand new channel called True Inferno Vivo. And the reason for that is because I was recently hit with a what they call it, a content strike or whatever, where somebody claimed something where somebody trying to claim one of my beats. I'm like, okay, you know what? That's it. That's the second time that happened. No. So I'm gonna put all of my beats outside from the ones that I use in the OG album, because those are samples. I ain't putting that on there. But every beat that is made purely by me, no samples, but from scratch, will, at this point going forward, will go on True Inferno Vivo. So again, I will have that channel up next week. So yeah, there you go with that, man. And y'all know who this is. This is the new Jay Gatsby, aka Jimmy Ryan II, aka Mr. Smash Adams, saying peace out, y'all, and see y'all next time. Yeah.